everyone, and it's already that time again where we start gearing up to get hype about a new Overwatch event, even though the last one ended 2 weeks ago. Do we think it's happening? Do we think we're reaching that point where it's almost, I kind of want to go with the word, exhausting? I made a little video about this a while back, but the idea, if the frequency of these events that accompany a whole new loot box, new fantastic skins to get, gotta farm them all, or else I won't sleep at night. And if they keep happening so close together more and more frequently, there's gotta be a point where we just draw a line and go, no more. I don't care how cool that skin is. It is very cool, but I don't care. I don't have the money, or I don't have the time, or I simply don't have the willpower to farm more. I just finished the last lot. And I think that is a really fair, valid concern, because there's gotta be a limit to hype, right? Imagine a world where every single week there was a different event with a different 100 cosmetics and different loot boxes, so that you never had to stop. There was always new skins to buy and farm. I feel like you would very quickly reach total, you know what? I don't give a fuck anymore. I don't give new Mercy skin, you say. No. I don't care. And I feel like that point is really dangerously close to happening, because we now know, confirmed, that we are getting an anniversary event with a new set of loot boxes. And while I'm really happy, I think an anniversary event is a great idea. Overwatch has obviously done ridiculous things over the year it's been officially released, become a gaming cultural phenomenon, has an expansive and profound influence on so many vestiges of so many of our lives outside of actually playing the game, and I think that's very cool. And obviously I don't want to oversell it, you know, I'm sure it's not been life-changing for many people, but you gotta admit it's been a while since such a, air quotes, phenomenon of a game, and that's very special, and it's cool to be a part of that with you guys. It really makes me happy. But to find out mere weeks after the last new skin loot box grind, we're in for another one, that's kind of like, So I gotta believe that we're not just legitimately getting another event and another new loot box. So let's discuss possibilities for that not happening. And the first one that I like is the idea that this anniversary loot box is going to have every single skin from every single event in. And that would be a really cool way to do it, right? For our first year, go nuts, get everything we've released, have fun, fill in your gaps. But the thing is, that's not happening. Through data mining, we know that there is new skins, etc, etc. So unless there's both new skins and you can get old ones, yeah, we're not in for that, especially as the shop page confirms 100 new anniversary goodies are gonna be available. So we gotta pinch that one in the bud, unfortunately. So the one that I really do think might actually be a thing and would be really cool, because it works on a multitude of levels. It alleviates player loot box fatigue, it works on a business sense level, and it works on a flavorful, that's cool level, and hell, it will even reinvigorate the game quite a bit. So what am I gonna get at here? Well, what about the idea that every year on Overwatch's anniversary, the base skins and cosmetics, etc. in the game, the classic stuff, gets retired as the classic set. So all the stuff that was in the game before the first event, and is now only available to unlock via the currency. And then what this anniversary loot box is going to be is just the new default loot box with an entire slew of new, air quotes, you know, non-event, basey game cosmetics. wouldn't that be fantastic? Because on the anniversary, what I do like is the color of the loot box does kind of match the general themey color from some old Overwatch photos. So we might be continuing this theme of exploring Overwatch's past here before some cool things happen in the future. So I'm kind of hoping for some more original skins here, which makes sense because we did have some Origin, more long time ago skins in the initial set. But that's kind of by the by, just a little bit of an extra, ooh, maybe, going on here if we really want to read into the colors of a fucking cosmetic box. Oh, theory. But how neat would that be? And as I said, it works on a lot of levels. It stops people being fatigued because they don't feel a rush. They don't feel the need to immediately go hard on getting all the skins before they're no longer available because they're just part of the base game. Which will also make people happy because obviously it doesn't give off the impression that they're trying to milk us for all our loot box money that we're worth, because they're not just trying to pack events back to back to back, because this one would be absurdly quick after the other one. It also makes sense from a business standpoint because A, again, it is good consumer opinion, that's a smart move to do, but B, increases the desirability of base loot boxes that at the moment, at least for most of us, have lost a lot of their luster. I couldn't give a crap about a classic loot box. I just don't care at all. I have no inspiration to earn them. I play way more during events than when not doing events, outside of, you know, just playing for the game itself and ranked, and I think they want to actually up that. They want more engagement with the earning reward side of the game outside of events, and the best and probably most sensible way to do that is just have an entirely new set of consistent loot box cosmetics that we can just slowly plug away at, and it'll really give a nice spike in interest in earning and going for it outside of event season. So it just seems like a really smart decision and a win-win-win-win-win for everyone involved. It's a cool thing to do for an anniversary. It's big, it's gonna be an exciting thing to talk about, it's gonna generate a lot of hype, makes sense for Blizzard, is cool for the player because we don't feel like we're just being used, and I like it. I like this idea a lot, that we're going to get a new set of base skins. Now, obviously, a lot of this is just me hoping. I still would not be completely surprised at all if it turns out it is just an event with new loot boxes. But the thing is, there's no indication that there's going to be a game mode, a character, any of the trimmings that normally come with a new event. It seems like it is just Overwatch anniversary, here's a loot box to celebrate, and nothing really extra going on. So in that case, surely the way you make that special enough to justify that's all it being is to do something game-changing like this, right? That kind of makes sense to me. So yeah, not a crazy topic today, just something I've been thinking about since we've had confirmation of this happening. I am excited to see how this actually does go down, but obviously let me know what you guys think. How into that idea would you be? Or have you guys not got enough of the base skins in the game that you don't want them rotated out yet? Maybe I'm only looking at outliers where you have nearly everything and most people still have a lot to get from the base game, and maybe it's premature to do something like this, but I do think something like this is healthy and good for the game in the long run, really keeping it spicy. Because honestly, TLDR, there has to be something to manage event and loot box fatigue, because it is really going to start putting too much pressure on players who feel that they need to grind everything out. I mean, yeah, maybe a lot of people are just happy to get what they get, and that's fine. They like frequent events happening, they don't really care if they get all of the skins, and that's probably a lot of people, and that's fair enough, but we are starting to get events more and more frequently, and you got to agree that eventually it's going to get a point where if there's always so many events, then really the events aren't that special, and that kind of sucks for everyone involved. Either way, my name has been Rage, let me know what you think, like if you've enjoyed this, and subscribe for more. Goodbye.